This is Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire.
Hooray!
Hooray. I've called this game Dreadfire for I feel like 14 years. And I don't think the game's been out that
Since
long.
they originally announced the first name for Dragon Age.
Yeah. Real time with pause mode or turn-based mode?
I would say real time with pause mode. I
Sounds
think it's
good to
fun.
me.
Have you played like Baldur's Gate, OG Baldur's Gate?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You know the deal. Don't go too high on this for sure.
Classic, relaxed.
It kind of depends. I mean, it's up to you. Like, what kind of experience do you want? What's veteran? What does it say there? That's
More enemies and
veteran
more
would be
aggressive.
like if you want it tough. Definitely do not do Path of the Damned.
No, but
That's like
I'm
you
so
need to know the
damned.
game.
Level scaling. I don't know what that means.
Like, should enemies scale to meet your level or not?
That's fine. Start game. This is gonna be. I'm not committing to this. But this might
You're
be
not
the first
committing to
video of me trying to play through all of Pillars before Avowed comes out. So we'll see.
I
This might be
really
a
like
hard
this game. Apparently, the community sentiment on this game is not very positive, but I had a great time with it.
one. I think it's because it's like a not like a
Ayora,
far
a world
departure.
where mortals live,
I'm
die,
gonna listen to this.
and are reborn through the turning of the wheel. The cycle of reincarnation watched over by the gods, and made possible through pillars of a mystical substance known as Audra. 5 years ago, you traveled from your home to the Deerwood, a nation that had waged war against the incarnated god of light, Aethys, resulting in his destruction. The country suffered from a plague of hollowborn, infants born without souls, that many believed was punishment for killing a god. In an ancient, secluded ruin, you witnessed a secret ritual that inadvertently transformed you into a watcher. One who can see and speak with souls. The ritual also gave you horrible visions. Waking nightmares of a past life that threatened your sanity. To put them to rest, you pursued the man who had led the ritual. A seemingly immortal agent of the gods, known as Theos Ix Arcanon. With divine assistance, you confronted and defeated Theos, ending your visions and resolving the Hollowborn crisis. In so doing, you also learned the great secret that Theos had protected. That the ancient empire of Anguith had transformed themselves into gods. Your visions finally put to rest, you retired to the castle of Cadnua, built atop a massive statue of pure Audra, where you ruled in relative peace and prosperity.
Now, this is some primo fantasy shit.
It's such fantasy, very WoW, very Ashley. Hello, Miss Johnson. I am for real.
Story.
Oh, Matt.
Fixing up that old keep, lifting the curse. Must have told it 100 times. But something got to gnaw at me. Thinking the spirits there weren't really at rest. Maybe the gods weren't finished with us.
That can't be good.
Seems fine.
Really?
I used to dream that when my God came back, he would forgive us. That's the trouble with dreams. Sooner or later, we all have to wake up.
And so you wake to a sleepless world, the in-between of life and death. Follow your memories. You have been here before.
You have seen past the shroud. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
A watcher sees souls, knows their pasts, and the souls see them back.
A dubious honor, inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed.
And apparently on top of a giant statue.
It was a god. It wasn't a statue, Ryan.
Or was it a statue of a god?
Well,
A higher power, a rewarder of good deeds and punisher of the wicked.
The gods aren't real, but something else entirely. Something created by people.
How does that make them not real?
Did you ever consider these were things you were never meant to understand?
they're just different.
Comprehension is beyond you.
Let the world see. Let them decide what to do.
Whee!
The wheel has turned again, Watcher. Come.
The wheel turns and ages come and past.
When your Dommy Mommy is
An aged dwarf shares this strange floating platform with you.
this guy.
His face is creased by so many wrinkles.
He's old.
His features lie buried amid shadowy pockets of skin. Still, the dwarf's well-practiced habits have left telltale tracks of a welcoming rictus across his visage.
Okay. I have a moment to talk now, and I think I'm more important than this game. I don't exactly know why this didn't do well. I wonder if like it feels like a departure from the first one.
Yeah, some people didn't like the writing, or like they were complaining about sort of the ship structure. I don't know. I'm interested to see what you think of it, because like I've bounced off the first one, probably 5 or 6 times, and this one, like, I sat down and I got obsessed with it. I like played it in a month. I just played nothing but this game.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't know, because like I don't super remember the first one. I remember getting relatively far into it, or possibly even beating it. But I just don't. It just isn't in my brain at all anymore. I remember I fought a big wyvern and it made me mad.
I think that's what I liked about this one, is that it's very in its fantasy bag, obviously, but I think the way that it does it felt a little more unique and a little less formulaic, kind of like what I like about Brandon Sanderson stuff, where it's like, oh, it's capital F fantasy, but still doesn't feel like, hey, let's do Tolkien again.
Yeah. All right, we'll get back to Ashley Johnson talking to us.
You can see his smile coming before it blooms, reshaping the dwarf's face from a hanging sack of flesh into something resembling an oddly carved merry gourd, replete with unhealthy bumps and discolored splotches.
Lovely.
I got some.
It certainly doesn't help that it's also Critical Role the game.
Yeah.
The creases of the dwarf's face tighten into a smile.
It doesn't
as
hurt.
gives you a
It does help.
What did you say originally? Because I 100% said it.
I think I said it doesn't help.
Oh no.
Which is the opposite of what I meant.
I processed in my brain it helps that it's 100% Critical Role.
Sit,
See,
please.
that's why if it was just you and I wouldn't have needed to clarify. But we have an audience,
We have an
so I
yeah.
guess I should actually say the thing I mean.
Thank you for joining us.
The soon-to-be millions of people that watch our videos.
Gaunt woman seated at the table
Just think,
is clad in
when everyone
tan
comes
warm
back to
black
watch our
armor
early
that
videos,
seems
that,
too
you know.
massive for her to move in. A pale, slender neck rises from the gorget, topped by a hollow face. The milky skin stretched across it is delicate and translucent, like parchment that has been scraped clean too many times.
Man, these people need to get some rest.
She's
Yeah, for real.
preoccupied with the arrangement of cards on the table between you. With each movement, her armor squeaks and groans as though bearing an incredible weight. She places a final card, gives a nod of satisfaction, and raises her eyes to meet yours.
See, I stopped listening at preoccupied and then started listening again at about satisfaction. And this is just like the quintessential D&D moment of my ADD just taking me into a million different directions.
Your brush with the divine has drained you of your powers, fractured your memories. Look upon these cards. They represent the courses of your life. You alone know best how they flowed. Arrange them to fit what you remember.
Oh, heck yeah. Is this a character creator?
Oh, yeah, this is like the... what was it? Dragon Age Legends?
Oh,
You
so
know,
like
pick
what
what you did
happened
in-
in the first game?
Yeah, you can try and import a PoE 1 save and see if you have a completed save game on your computer already.
I do, I think. Actually, I probably don't, because I probably don't have it on this computer. In fact, I'm certain I don't have it on this computer. So I'm not going to worry about that.
Yeah.
How am I feeling? I'm feeling... I was 100% feeling fair and balanced, and then I read everything bad. I kind of just want to pick it because it called everything bad.
You did everything wrong.
I think this is fine.
Does
Fair and
everything
balanced.
appear to be in order?
Certainly.
Welcome to the Beyond. I am Bareth,
Hi, Bareth.
one half anyway.
Hi, one
She
half
points
Bareth.
a finger in the direction of the dwarf who led you here. Though the movement is slight, her gauntlet squeaks like a rusty hand. The dwarf's rictus returns as he nods in the woman's direction.
Tell me, do you remember when we last met?
Do ya?
I'm just gonna remain
You prayed
silent.
for my help in reaching Theos, beyond the court of penitence, and pledged yourself to me. And though you could
Ah,
have broken
duh.
your pledge when you defeated Theos in Summoned Shadow, you did not. Admirable.
Do we all remember this?
Everybody remembers. Everybody's talking about it. They can't stop.
A bell in a tower. Her fingertips slowly drag away from the card, faintly creaking as they retreat across the table.
You had need of the gods once before. Now it seems we have need of you. The being that occupied Ognua's statue beneath your castle was the dead god, Aothis. Of this we are certain. What we do not know is what his intentions are.
Wait, but he's dead. How do you wake up dead? Does anybody
The
remember that
Aothis
joke?
will
I made that joke the other day, and
You
nobody
were strong
laughed.
enough to survive the onslaught
How do you
and enter
wake
the
the dead?
in-between.
No, it's I think it's from like Scary Movie 4.
I think I actually have seen that one. I've seen like Scary Movie 1 and 4.
It's
And you know, there's the one joke with a guy, they're playing Yahtzee, and the guy knocks himself out on the table, and then he wakes up and looks down, and he's like, I remember we were playing, and I looked down, and Yahtzee, and then he smacks his head and knocks himself out again.
those are good movies.
I remember only that joke. It's the only thing I know about that movie.
I don't know if it was 3 or 4, but it's one where Dr. Phil and Shaq are captured in a Saw game.
Yeah, it's
That was
really
also
good.
very good.
And it doesn't Shaq cut off the wrong foot?
Dr. Phil cuts off the wrong foot.
Oh, that's it.
You and he are still connected. He has chosen a body made of living Audra, perfused with the power of thousands of souls, including yours.
Not mine.
It should be little difficulty for an experienced watcher to find him. Taking a physical form in Aora is fraught with peril. Most mortal minds and bodies are incapable of containing divine power. It can lead to problems, as Aothis learned not long ago.
Her armored hand gingerly places a card sideways on the table. It features a man with a burst of light instead of a head.
I'd like to find him as much as you would. He destroyed my castle. End of sentence.
It is my business to know. 322 in Cadnua and your surrounding lands.
Oof.
That's a lot of people. And they were all 1 day away from retirement.
Their souls remain in Aethys still. You have the power to save them. Serve me and I will return you to your body. Or don't, and return to the wheel.
What happens
I'll
if I
take the
take the
wheel.
wheel? Huh?
Then you know, we're dead. The game's over. I actually have no idea.
I think you might be right.
Unfortunate. This will prove much
Let's find
more
out.
difficult without someone of your unique talents and circumstances.
She raises her gauntleted hand and gestures to the dwarf hovering at the periphery. The dwarf nods, a supernaturally wide smile returning to his face. He gestures for you to follow him.
Let's find out.
Is this gonna be one of those things where you can like end right at the beginning?
Feel yourself dissolve.
I think so.
It is not an unpleasant sensation. Something between falling asleep and drifting on a warm current. Your essence is pulled through the Adra, where it mingles with the stuff of thousands of other souls. Your thoughts, your memories, even your identity as the Watcher, fade like a dream. Eventually, your soul reforms and finds its way into a small, crawling thing of fur and claws. You know the world by sound and scent, as food and danger. The concerns of gods and nations are beyond you. It is a simple and satisfactory existence, though your mind can conceive of no other. Whether it is a long one will depend upon the Watcher Bareth chooses in your stead.
Honestly, sounds like a great outcome.
The current state of the world right now may be the preferable outcome. We did it. We beat the game.
Oh yeah, we beat the game.
This has been
All right,
Pillars of
everybody,
Eternity
see you
2,
tomorrow.
Deadfire. I don't know how to do this video. Goodbye, I love you. No. No.
That's awesome.
Well, it's like in... I still think that it's great that you can just... once you get your ship in Outer Worlds, just pilot it into the sun and die. The game ends.
My mind always goes to Far Cry 4. Have you seen that one?
If you just like take the dude's offer or just stay there? I don't remember exactly what it is.
Yeah, because it's like your dad is like the warlord or whatever, and he's like, all right, I gotta go handle some shit. I'll be right back, and then we can like hang out and just chill out for a while. And then if you wait for like 15 minutes, he comes back, and you get a slideshow of you two like hanging out on jet skis. That's the end of the game.
10 out of 10. Alright, how do I skip through this stuff that we've already seen? I'm sorry for the very boring gameplay of me walking across this bridge again.
Oh no, it wasn't worth it.
Maybe we could take the opportunity to, you know, talk about the wondrous future of you, the viewers, subscribing to our channel and hitting that like button and commenting, don't start the game over again.
Yeah, if you want us to not start the next game we play over again right at the start and make you sit through a long thing when we haven't even gotten to character creation, let us know in the comments.
Inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed.
Oh, man. The goal of February, Ryan, is to be entertaining. Which I think we've done a good job towards the end of January. I think we got a lot better as time has gone on.
Oh, you think so? I was gonna say that this does not bode well.
Well,
for us.
Look, it's mostly our banter, you know, the back and forth, the hooplas. You never would have gotten this if we hadn't, you know, pushed the bounds of what was considered entertaining. Some people might love this.
We're avant-garde.
Yeah.
I like it. So how about the one thing we can start thinking of? What type of character do you think you might want to make? Like what kind of, like a melee, a ranged, a magic?
I kind of want to make a magic build because I like the thing that I want to do from what I've seen from Avowed is dual not pistols, dual wands. It seems very fun to
Okay.
gunslinger. Although I think magic probably is really different in this game.
I mean, like functionally, it's gonna be different, but I would guess, like, you know, lore-wise, it's gonna come from the same place, and so you know, you can build your team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Thank you for joining.
You're welcome. Uh-huh. Yep. Everything bad? No.
Does everything appear to be in order?
Yes.
Well, the dwarf
You prayed for my help in reaching. And though
she dealt
you had the beat.
Yeah, we all remember that perfectly.
He has chosen
There we
taking
go.
it for
Oh.
Why don't you
I'm
just do it
clicking 'cause it's
yourself,
too
you
fast.
bitch?
Okay, don't click.
You have
I'll take the
power.
wheel.
Before you return to Aora as my
We're
hero,
back. We're right
you
back.
must remember who you were. The last whisper of life and death.
For a moment, the sockets of her eyes darken, leaving the pits of a death's head gazing out at you.
Uh-oh.
When you can picture your own face, the beyond will lead you back to your own kind, to the world of mortals.
Ooh.
You can do what I did, or like the reason I'm excited for Avowed is because I played as a godlike, and so you can be a godlike with me and be prepared
Hell yeah.
for everyone treating you like a freak because you have plants growing out of your face or whatever.
So it's all Dex. It's all Dex Int, which I'm fine with. Death Godlocks gain increased power level when they are near death. That does not bode well for me.
And against targets that are near death.
Oh, I see. Near death.
Additional armor rating when near death,
Okay.
and resistant to burn damage.
You just look like a person. Like,
That's kind of cool. That is fair. You're just a person with a moon on your face.
yeah.
You can switch multiple heads. There might be a more fucked up head you can choose.
I might have to. The first sentence, they'll automatically generate a wave of healing around themselves. That seems very useful. That also seems kind of cool. I do like your face is better. I like particularly your face a lot.
I think I was a death godlike.
Alright. I'm gonna be the moon. I might be a healer. Does that get me... Oh. We're going tall. I guess single class. Chanter.
Druid. Let's see. What do you got? Magic wise, I was a cipher.
Cypher.
Cypher's pretty sick.
Mind hunters.
I think they're technically not like magic. I think it's like separate from magic.
Yeah, but it's
like,
it's the
science.
focus for their magic, so
Oh, well, there you go.
they're a little magic. Moon druid, a paladin. I do like talking. I also like blowing shit up. And I really like... I wish bards in D&D function like chanters do in this game. I really like the chanters from Pillars of Eternity 1.
I never played a chanter.
Let's play a chanter.
Sure. Just to throw this out there, in case this changes your opinion, I looked it up, and it seems like the classes in Avowed will be Fighter, Ranger, Wizard.
Yeah, because they don't like have a direct class system between like so much of it changes depending on like what weapon you're using. I think
Makes sense.
Between what does no subclass do? Nothing.
So like just
no
no differences because
penalties.
subclasses have a bonus and a penalty. Yeah.
Summon invocations get +1 phrases. Okay.
Okay, so this is like your swords bard.
Troubadour.
Linger phrase significantly grain brisk recitation modal that increases the rate that phrases elapse but removes the linger. Man, this shit means nothing when you don't know how the class works at all.
Yeah, so basically, like, they'll start a song, and as they get through phrases, they can change out phrases to, like, have different effects happen. At least I think that's how it worked in PoE 1. And so, like, picture a bard. You, like, at the start of your first turn, cast a spell, and then instead of, like, casting a different spell, you just change the song or story to change the effect of the spell that you've already cast.
Neat.
At least I think that's how it works. Invocations grant a benefit brief number of held phrases. I like summoning creatures, so I'm gonna pick this one. But the Rennie's Derrett's ghost, he would not rest. Summons a phantom to fight for the party. How do I... Oh.
Okay, so you're picking one of the top ones and one of the bottom ones.
Okay. So do we want... but Rennie's Darist... Darist?
So what do I do? So this one summons
Darist.
a phantom.
Phantom.
Increases shock armor. That seems probably not good enough for your only invocation. Thunderous explosion. That seems cool. Reduces the armor rating of enemies. Summons 3 skeletons. That's cool.
So this would summon 2 phantoms. This would summon 6 skeletons.
Is this one, the last one, going to be like you're striking people with lightning?
Yep.
Yeah. Shock and damage. Well, I would probably go for the skeletons or the phantom.
I like skeletons. Well, she seems more ghostly. She seems like she would summon ghosts. Blessed was Wengrid, quickest of his tribe.
What's stride and reflex? I think reflex is like your dex save, right?
Quickly, a character can run in combat, and then reflex, dodge out of the way from physical harmful PoE attacks. Oh.
Ooh.
That seems kind of sick.
That's cool.
You're
a bard that summons ghosts and drains people's health.
Look, the moon's scary. Embolden allies. So I'm gonna do this one.
Yeah, that seems sick. 100% agree.
Intellect.
15 points into Constitution.
Sounds good. No, can't do it. So I guess I just won't put any points. The Lord. Okay, so both Intellect and Resolve. Let's get these up. I can't get this to... Oh, I can get it close to 20.
You probably want high intellect because your like subclass reduces your summon duration, so you probably want to counteract that with kind of higher intellect.
That's fair. And I guess this does increase that in general. And the Resolve...
I think that 19th point costs you a lot of points, though. You might not want to max.
Yeah, it looks like it only costs me 1 point. Oh, the 16th... Wait. The 17th point cost me... Wait. Oh, no, yeah, it's all in one.
Okay. That's, like, weird, though, right?
Yeah,
I don't know. Weird. I don't know why that...
We're too D&D pilled.
Yeah.
I want to be strong-willed, and I do want to have a high constitution. Let's be slightly less strong-willed and slightly more intellectual. I feel...
maybe take a point out of might.
Do you think reducing this would impact the healing that I do from when I get bloodied?
Maybe, and maybe also the healing when you're like draining people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to then.
What if I...
Maybe 1 out of Constitution and 1 into Resolve? That looks good.
Do I need 11 dex? Action speed? Probably.
But what does perception do?
Um,
Accuracy and reflective. Yeah, it's pretty important. Okay, seems good.
where am I from? The Deadfire Archipelago.
Believe it or not, it's where this game takes place.
Archipelago. That gets me +1 dex, +1 resolve, +1 intellect. Hang on a sec. You can go back up. Let's go ahead and get me that +1 intellect wherever you went.
Old Vailia it is.
Yeah, once the crown jewel of the southern seas. I am now very smart. Is this worries me. What kind of colonist?
That's not an inherently bad thing.
I know, that's why I'm saying what kind of colonist.
We live in a weird world.
Uh-huh.
This is a fantasy world.
Slave. Merchant. Mercenary. Laborer. Hunter. I like being a dissident.
Do it.
I'm a little troublemaker.
Ooh, I'm a little naughty. You're probably gonna be like all magic-y things, right?
Yeah.
Does this use... Model ability for use of the associated item type. Yeah, I think you pretty much just want the magical implements, although I don't know how much it matters between like rod, scepter, wand.
Destructive channeling seems like my thing.
Sounds like fun, at least.
Let me just make sure I don't want, a gun. Or maybe a shield.
The shield might make sense. I think you could use a shield with a wand, but not with the other two magical implements. But I'm not positive on that.
I also don't know.
Let's do a little quick Googling. People say, so you have an accuracy penalty with most shields, which does apply to your spells.
Get that out of here.
But a lot of people also say the magical weapons are kind of trash, so,
Okay, well. Guns
I don't know how much
is.
it's really gonna matter for you. Sure.
Oh, I do get to... This is just my portrait, right?
This is just your portrait, yeah. I think you can change your head as well.
Oh, heck yeah. Hair? That looks better.
Ooh.
And... cute little braid.
After him. You'd better run. Onward.
When they don't say the same thing and occasionally it's just a scream, I find it very, very funny.
I've got an arrow with you. I'm sorry. I'll teach you a lesson. No prisoners. Yeah! For the Everlight. Show them how it's done. Finish them. Yeah.
Alright. Roguish. Oh, wait, sassy. That's just... You just switched arms. My name is... How many characters?
Jablonathan.
Okay, so not as of yet unnamed watcher. A watcher. Hell yeah.
You make choices I simply never would. And that's the beauty of this partnership.
What did I do? What did I do that you wouldn't do? Huh?
I would hate that.
You
Seeing
wouldn't-
people say that name in the game, it would drive me insane.
Okay, what about
Look, you
what
do you.
about
That's what I'm
just
saying.
Aeon?
Pick a name that you will be happy with. It doesn't matter what I'm not playing the game. Sure.
Okay, a name that I would be happy with is like, what were the random series of words that we had to put in to play Monster Train together? Like tumble.
Oh, I don't remember any of the specifics.
Holler. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go Aeon.
Go forth now, Watcher.
I forgot. There's still a whole game to play.
When the time comes, you will have the power to reveal the souls that cling to you. To open the gateway from the in-between to the waking world. Find Aethys. Learn his plans.
He's a giant statue. How am I not gonna find him?
I will summon you.
With a quick gesture of her hand, you feel a sharp pain in what would be your chest.
Ow.
The pain continues, intruding deeper into your soul. Looking down, you see
Ow, my soul.
lump of darkness roiling within you. The darkness lingers there, but the pain abates and fades entirely within the span of a few seconds.
A chime. Do not fear, Harold. It will not harm
It
you.
just harmed
Choose
me.
to cross me.
What?
Trust it will not come to that.
Her gauntleted hand gestures to the dwarf, hovering nearby.
I did not agree to this.
Contorts
I
its
wanted to
face
go back to the wheel.
and gestures
But
Send me
Ryan
back.
kept saying it's going to make a bad video.
I didn't say it was gonna make a bad video. I think it would have been really funny if we'd ended it right there. I just assumed you actually wanted to play the game.
I do actually.
And I kind of hope you actually want to play the game, because I like the game.
Maybe I should have made a
Nope.
character with a faster walking speed.
I was gonna say, don't worry, folks. There is more slow walking.
You asked me the other day if when playing this game, should we create our character first? We should have done that.
But also, that doesn't... Like, the story is tied in the middle of making a character.
I guess that is fair. We could have done a little recap.
That's true. Could we? Could you recap what's happened right
No,
now?
no. We were dead. Oh, we're so sassy. Look
The
at
return
us.
to your body feels like waking after a fitful drunken sleep. The rocking of the ship sends pain jolting through your limbs. Crashing waves hammer inside your skull. Adair watches over
Oh,
the
Adair.
with a glazed look.
I remember
taking
Adair.
long, even tokes from his pipe. At the first movement of your chest, he starts. His gasp, mid-puff, sends him coughing and straining for breath.
Oh, there's no way. You're awake. What are you doing awake? How are you feeling?
Alive.
Big improvement.
I hate to cast a pall over your recovery. but
Oh,
I'm afraid
I forgot the
that's
statue
bad
talks.
news for you.
The voice echoes from inside the bust. The remains of the steward of Cadnua.
Cadnua has been destroyed. Aethys possessed the statue of Maros Nua and rose from the ground, consuming the souls of all nearby. It is only by the exceptional strength of your soul that you survived. And even then, just better. The further Aethys
I mean, we
withdrew,
really didn't.
the weaker you became. We chartered this ship and followed him to the Deadfire archipelago. I know not how, but it seems he has retained a piece of your soul, and proximity to it has brought you back.
How could you know all that? You've been faking on us.
He pokes
Oh, did not mean to press that button.
Misfortunes brewing topside, we... Margaret fires the captain stirs.
An older man with ale.
I'm the captain of this ship?
His bloodshot eyes and stares at you.
Engrim, the smell of drink on your breath could wake
Did I
you
own
right
this
up.
ship in the last game?
What's this about?
That's a good point. They said they chartered the ship.
Pirates. They're demanding parley with you.
I just, he saw this sassy pose and he went, that must be the
This
captain.
is asking a lot, but you better arm yourself and get on deck. Should be some gear in there.
You got it. Boom, take it all.
Now make some use of it.
You got it. Can I right click? Is that gonna, nope. Can I shift click? Nope.
Gosh, the character portraits in this game are so pretty.
What are you? I don't know what that is, but sure.
The pirates of Deadfire are notorious.
They're gonna be dead. Because this is a tutorial, and I'm gonna kick its ass.
What have we here? A little sloop? Lost and alone in the storm?
Oh, you're not gonna read that part. I should have read it.
Now, if you don't mind. And especially if you do.
Oh, okay, then I don't mind.
Well, at least he asked.
I am a gentleman of fortune.
The captain shrugs in the sheeting rain before pinning you with a slow, murderous grin,
Thank
in
you
case
for-
you thought he wasn't angry.
Thank you for reading that. I 100% was waiting for the game to read it out to me.
Give her up, Edie.
Somehow I knew I wasn't going to be interrupting you by doing it immediately.
Otherwise, I'm sure. Best it be quick.
Wait, okay, is there a let him kill you and end the game right now? Because that would be really funny.
I can't imagine there is.
Then who are we going to be?
Yeah, that's a good question. This is the point. And I think I'm an act now, ask questions later. So that brings us to 5 and 6.
So are you act now, ask questions later, and kind of normal, or an asshole?
Which one is the asshole? Of
I
the
think
two?
just the rude hand gesture.
Okay.
The attack seems pretty reasonable, considering the fact that they're literally threatening to murder you.
Yeah. He spits over the side of the deck.
Listen up, mates.
He cracks his neck as he addresses his crew.
I'm off to spear me a bigger fish. One with sharper teeth like. I'm trusting you lot not to cop this up.
Where are you gonna
You're
go?
gonna do it yourself?
Play with the crew if you'd like, but don't bring me any prisoners. None that are alive.
You heard, Benwick! After...
All right. Sure. Okay. I've done that one. And
Well,
then what are my
Better get to
abilities?
shooting.
Do I have to channel anything? Press any
Would
button?
assume so. I mean, if you want to summon your spooky boys.
I don't exactly know how to start that, so let's click this button.
Defend the ship!
Oh,
Am I
he's
just
leaving.
loading a gun? Oh, there we go.
Oh, now you
Oh,
can do
I
it.
see. Okay. I think in the first one they would like say things.
Damn, these guys did not stand a fucking chance. It was not even close.
Storm's picking up! Take cover!
I did heal a bunch of our guys because I did get hurt in the very beginning. I've defeated the pirates, but I'm not out of trouble yet. The storm picks up, lashing my ship and driving me dangerously close to the rocky shore. The Defiant's crew hurries to reduce sails and batten down the hatches. They work quickly, but the ship is still listing heavily. Just then, a loose crate tumbles towards me, gathering speed on the rain-slick deck. It misses me, but knocks Chitupek?
That's what I'd say.
One of my deckhands off his feet. The Defiant heaves, Chitupek pitches over the side, he grabs onto the rail, but his fingers are slipping. He cries out for help. Meanwhile, the runaway crate totters on the edge of the deck, ready to plunge overboard. I recognize the symbol on the front and realize it contains the salvage from Ked Nuya, my keep. Rest your Tupac.
Yeah, it's probably trash. We're at
Yeah.
the beginning of the game. Who needs that crap?
It was all destroyed. So that was just, what, rubble? Garbage? I grab Tupac's arm just as his grip fails. For a tense moment, he hangs suspended over the roiling sea. Then, with a mighty tug, I pull him back onto the deck. I hear the heavy splash. The crate from Kadnua is gone. Tupac, meanwhile, nods in gratitude and hurries to his station. Meanwhile, the storm has nearly driven me ashore. A flash of lightning reveals the treacherous coastline and Aothas striding into the distance. The lookout barely has time to shout a warning before the Defiant runs aground. The impact hurls me off the deck and into the waves. Into the froth of waves, bodies and splintering debris. I struggle towards the beach just ahead, even as the surf tugs me toward the open sea. I kick and paddle with all my might until at last I feel sand between my fingers. Pulling myself ashore, I collapse.
I would just like to say you've made a brave choice.
I am this character.
By apparently claiming to change all of the readings.
All right. I'm gonna mess up, and it's gonna be okay.
So far on this trip. I'd awoke you, but you look so peaceful with your face in the sand. If you're worried about the ship, you can stop worrying. It's wrecked right over there.
Oh, good.
Perfect.
So far, it's just you and me, and the chair lady over there.
Chair lady. Oh.
It's a relief to see you awake, my lady. I worried you were in for another long sleep.
I hate boats. Something that is not going to be relevant at any point later on in this game.
It's right behind you.
Unfortunately,
Oh no, it's right behind me, isn't it?
Unless you mean to settle down on the island for good.
Well, there's a thought.
There's no reply save for the calling of gulls and the constant crash of water upon the shores.
I'd shout for Aothas, but I'm worried he'd hear me and come over.
Let's get going. I'm ready to play the game.
And somehow we got...
Oops.
Now, I'd say your best bet is to find some sign of civilization. If nothing else, we may be able to hire... My lady, if it is not too taxing, could you explain how it came to pass that you were returned to us?
I've returned as the Hail of Bereth. I'm on a special mission to find Aothas and learn what he plans.
Sure. I suppose if any mission can be considered special, it'd have to be this one.
A perilous endeavor indeed. Castle or no castle, you are still my lady, and I will aid you to the best of my ability.
Very similar to
yeah.
D&D. We just learn some fucking bullshit and just go, yeah, okay, I believe that.
Well, it's like, well, what am I gonna do? Go like party with somebody else? I already know you.
Just saying that to the statue. Let's go. I don't want to do it on my own. Ooh.
Oh yeah, I love this.
Yeah. See, here's the issue, Ryan. We have fighter, fun, fine, whatever. We have rogue, fun, fine, whatever. And then if you told me that it was a fighter, rogue, multi-class, I would pick one of the first two. But you didn't. You called it a swashbuckler, and...
I think it's pretty sick. Go to preview ability tree. I'm pretty sure that's like a pretty sick combo. Because, that's right. I think I didn't multi-class for my character, but I did multi-class for a lot of companions, and it's not that complicated. I mean, it just means you have two to look through. Did I go fighter rogue? I think this is a good combo. It's gonna make him good at hit and stuff. That's for damn sure. I think the question is more like, do we want him to be more tanky or more damagey? That'd probably be swashbuckler, or you go pure fighter if you want him to be a little more tanky.
I'm happy with swashbuckler. That sounds fun.
Do it.
Let's go check on these people.
Help! Somebody! Blanca!
Who's yelling?
I have no idea.
The Defiant is looking far worse for wear after its unexpected landfall. The hull is splintered in several places along the keel, while the tattered sails stand as evidence of your battle with the pirates. Really? It does? Because we fucking trounced those pirates.
Doesn't that stand as evidence of your battle with the island?
With the storm? The deck of the Defiant is well out of reach from here. The ship groans like a beach whale each time the waves roll in, but it doesn't seem to be listing further. You may be able to climb up. Scale the hull by hand? Let's use a grappling hook, because I'm not whatever that is.
Swim.
I'm not
You're
swim.
not swim.
I'm not swim. One good throw and the hook sails up and over the rail, catching firmly. My tongue is twisted. A few tugs.
This is just how like dark and twisted my tongue is.
Yeah, it's so freaking. It like is edgy. Few tugs suggest the grappling hook should hold fast. Results: you've lost an item, rope and grappling hook. Okay. The rope makes the ascent considerably easier, and soon you find yourself climbing up over the rail. Hey, homie.
You're looking better, Casita. That, or I'm worse off than I thought. It's my leg, Matico. It hurts even worse than it looks.
It's...
Survival. Sure. Let's try and patch you
I
up.
wasn't planning on going for a run, Casita. It still hurts, but I can manage from here. Agrasima, have you found any of the others yet?
Shrug.
I'm sure we'll be fine. I'll see you on shore, Casita.
How are you gonna get down?
Probably the grappling hook.
Well, she fucking did it, so...
Is there anything else up here? I just saved you. That's fine. Can I... Is there a shift alt? Nope. Oh. Alt's to stealth. Good to know. It's not a look at all the items that I can interact with button. You alive, bud?
No.
Okay. Why aren't you? Come on now. Oh.
Hope the rest of those sodden bastards made it.
Aww. I don't know who you were, but I'm sorry you died. Alright.
What can I do? There must be other survivors out there.
Is there a limit to how much I can hold? Do I have a weight or anything like that? Or can I just pick everything up?
I don't think there's a limit, but I also think that there's like a stash you can send items to pretty easily, so like even if there is, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, wand offhand, let's go. And I don't care about the rest of this. Oh.
Fancy seeing you here. I can't see much of anything really, apart from you. Just endless gray. What happened?
Ship ran aground. You died.
That's right. You'd think a man would recall a storm. It's like someone cut away a part of my memory. There's just this big black hole. It's weird. I thought death would be different. Big light and so on. But I don't see anything at all. Just you.
Too bad for you, I'm leaving.
Suppose that sounds nice enough. I'll follow you then, shall I?
Sure.
Suppose you're stuck with that.
Oh.
Sweet.
I
Look out, it's 40 to 50 wild boars.
That's what I need my machine gun for. forget to send the action back. God, reloading takes me a long time, huh? Maybe musket is not the way to go.
I'm pretty sure you have like no skill with guns.
Look, we're fine. Am I still summoning, guys?
Watcher, over here.
Hiya there.
It is good to see you well, Watcher.
Oh,
I believe
it's
the
Jitterbag.
Boers were hoping for easy meat. The bosun, Beadle, is in that cave over there. Ran in after a boar. Stubborn old dwarf. I was able to calm one of the boars with a spell. For a time, at least. By the time I was through, I remained here, hoping he would return quickly. He has not. Sounds fine to me. See you there, Captain.
See ya. I should go pick up the meat from that boar, huh? I really like that it just like picks the closest party companion to wherever you're going.
That like gets to interact with stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. Very convenient.
Ooh, cute mushrooms.
I guess we're not the first to head this way.
I know how to stealth game. It's Alt. Or the stealth button. Why am I stealthing? I don't feel like I need to be Oh, should have stealthed.
That's so funny. Why you tell me how to stealth? I don't fucking need that. Oh my gosh, enemies!
So we're at... Okay, I see.
Sorry, I can't.
Oh, did I interrupt my own spell? Alright.
Interrupt your spell with casting that spell.
Well, I think I tried to move.
Got it.
Which was, now that I'm remembering, one of my, like, one of the most annoying things about playing a chanter. Oh, I'm way better with guns.
Yes.
Where is this thing? Some of my guys. Go attack this man. Go attack this man. Does take me a long time to cast these, huh?
Yeah, it seems so long for these like quick fights too.
Yeah, I think it's
Like,
because
just instantly desummon.
of the subclass that we took.
Does that make them take longer to cast?
I think it takes one more. Oh wait, no, I think it takes one more like phrase, so it might take me longer to cast them initially. But I don't know if that will impact like.
Oh, got it. The phrase. Well, that seems like not a good subclass then. If they take longer to cast and they last less time.
But I get twice as many of them, so.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. It's probably good. I doubt they have just a complete, like, unhelpful class.
As long as I don't get caught.
I don't want to take that. No. Thank you, though.
Indeed.
Was that the guy that wasn't the guy that I was looking for, right? He's not just dead up there.
I don't think so. The random but kind of cool TCG card shop simulator, which we'll have to play at some point, added in Ultra Pro card sleeves and deck boxes.
Oh heck yeah!
That you can put in your store. It's like, that's pretty cool.
Be afraid.
He would not rest.
Alright, kick their ass.
As you wish. What can I do? Come on. What can I do?
wonder how preparing chants works.
So it's like every time those like time periods end on the left, that's when like the spell gets cast. And so is that like every time you're attacking, you're not casting the next spell? Is that why your dudes are despawning all the time?
Maybe. I don't exactly know why.
At once. Happily.
Well, that's gonna be hard to clean.
No, that might have been the guy you were looking for.
Certainly looks dead. Ink harp. Oh, that's not something I pick up. That was something that I had already picked up.
Damn pirates! Andra, take your scabrous souls for fish food.
Hey.
Still alive and calling everybody scabrous, I see. Well, now we got a bosun. Just need a boat.
A dare. And I see that corpse we've been carting around is looking a slight more sprightly. Good to see the two of you, but mind your step. I've got myself in a spot of trouble.
Nice to meet you too.
Trying to find a way past without losing a leg or getting a face full of poison.
My intellect is so high. I wreak havoc upon the traps to the tune of a snapping metal teeth and clattering darts. When the cacophony is ended, Beodul peers. I struggled. Peers out from between his fingers and gives you a broad grin. And gives me a broad grin.
Don't grin at me, and I'm not a broad.
Eldingram would have gotten a kick out of that, I bet. It's just bats and stinking corpses in this cave. Find anyone else?
Got a campfire going out the beach.
That way myself. See you on the beach, Captain.
I don't know how I became the captain.
Right, like they specifically said you charted the ship.
Yeah, and also I was a corpse. Oh, Jesus. You're a rogue.
Also, I started watching Dungeon Meshi, and Chill Truck's pretty funny.
Chill Truck's great. How far into it are you?
Like 4 episodes, 3 episodes, something like that. They found like the golems in the orcs.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, good show.
And then that show was too good, and I was sick, and I didn't want to like pay attention.
Absolutely.
And so instead, I watched Madam Web.
How was Madam Web?
I okay. I didn't think it was that bad. It's not good. But like the comparison I get, I watched Madam Web and then I started watching The Dark Tower and I turned The Dark Tower off. But I didn't turn Madam Web off.
It certainly means something, huh? Oh, he's dead. I think I can preemptively chant going into fights. And so I could summon them right away.
That's pretty good.
What can I do?
Maybe I can't. I thought...
Oh, how about view the chance tutorial? That it's popped up like a billion times and we've never looked at.
When you have the chants are selected, click on the hotbar to allow you to create chants. Chants are battle songs chanters use to strengthen their friends and diminish their foes. Clicking on a chant will show the phrase the phrases it uses. Phrases selected on the left panel will be added to the selected chant. To remove a phrase, just click on the phrase in the selected chant. An active chant will automatically play through each phrase in order and loop back onto the beginning when each phrase is ended. I don't fully know what that means.
So your first chant, it's all you're doing because you only have one phrase right now.
Mm-hmm.
Your first chant is just chanting that phrase over and over again.
Okay.
So like since you have that should be good for now.
Okay. So I just really don't want to be using these at all.
What, like your guns?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not.
What can I do?
Is there a mini-map? We haven't been this way. Let's go this way.
Gotta clear out all the darkness.
Like trouble.
Anti-fog of war gang.
Come on. Stand together.
So that does it say?
So it does sound like she's still chanting while using her wand, it seems.
I hope nobody saw that.
Yes, at once.
And is there going to be a point where he stops healing after battles? Is it just happening because we're in the tutorial?
I would guess that's the difficulty setting we're on.
Okay. Is there... Oh. The waters here glow in eerie blue, and the cave glistens with reflected light. I can just make out an opening in the cavern wall to the northwest, where the water flows onward. The tunnel seems to extend a short distance before turning sharply, but I cannot see where it leads. I'll probably send him through to scout for air pockets.
Yeah, I imagine he'll be better at that.
Yeah. Eder set out at a good pace, cutting through the water with confident strokes. Nearly to the far side of the tunnel, Eder finds a space to come up for air. With this place less along the way, the swim could be made more manageable. Yeah, let's swim through. Air pockets provided a much-needed reprieve as I make my way through the cramped waterway. I make short work of the journey and don't end up in the underworld.
That you know of.
That I know of. I come up into what appears to be another smaller cavern, where sunlight streams in from an opening in the outside. I'm getting more tired the more reading I do. I'm guessing I go this way. Did I miss something? I don't know. Oh, a dead man. Hello, dead man. Nope, I don't want to steal from the dead man.
Told him not to bring that thing in there. Didn't like the look of it one bit. But no one daren't speak poor of his precious animancy tech. Special gift from his contact, he says. Now it's acting all weird. Gives me the damn creeps. You feel it too, right? Like it's looking straight through you? Came out here to get away. Couldn't stand it staring at me anymore. Then... No, my memory's fuzzy. Anyway, you want to Benwith's? Haven't seen you for, but he's been bringing all sort of new folks on lately. Can't hardly keep track.
Hold on, animancy tech?
Oh yeah, one of the crew got it off those Valian bungholes. The ones what with the fancy ships and jaunty caps. We swipe things from them all the time.
I don't know how to tell you this, Spirit, but you're dead.
Spirit? Wait a tick, is that why everything's all grey? Hell, that explains some things. And here I thought maybe I just bonked my head. Look, maybe we should stick together. Feels right, you know? What with you being the only other thing around and all. I can give you a hand with, spirity stuff.
Stay with me. I'll find a way to return to the wheel.
I tell you, mate, I'd take anything over this endless grey. Even Remagon's frosty arse crack.
What?
We'll keep that in mind.
God of entropy, cold winter, bad luck, famine, and natural disasters. Seems like a bad dude.
But it's better than all gray, apparently.
Yeah. Well, just their ass crack. Okay. I guess I will go back.
A foul, briny stench.
Indeed.
Swim through. We're free. Can I just... Oh, yeah. Oh. Also, sorry for the freaking incredibly loud car outside of my house. You didn't come with me, homie.
If you think about it, the city is really like the third member of the channel.
It's...
You must gather your party.
She put so much effort into delivering that line.
I need to learn how to click well. I am gonna talk to this person. Oh, cool. And then I'm gonna go over here. Let's just run this way, please. And then I'm gonna save the game, and I might either pause this and we can keep playing, or that might be the end of the video, but I do need to use the restroom.
That'll be the end of the video, because I gotta go to bed.
Good. Save the game. This has been maybe part 1, maybe just another episode. Who knows? I don't know how to end this video. Goodbye, I love you.